Ladies and gentlemen, pardon, but we got high class right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got Adam from Scuffed Podcast, and very few people has ever received this, but you're well certified, not even knowing you, just to feel like I know you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Man, yeah. Your logo and I guess website and I don't know, I might be able to get some swag if you got for 5X. But
I got some swag, yeah.
All right. But
do I get a certification letter or anything like that, or like something being well certified?
Yes, you will. It'll be sent after we're done with this. Yes, you will.
Okay, good.
I have. I'll send it. Picture form and everything. But I have original copies here at my studio, Boom Boom Studios in downtown Holly Hills, in the St. Louis area. But I'll be able to send that to you in snail mail.
Excellent.
But, yeah, man. But you're the authentic dude because you're a humble guy, and you love the game of soccer, and you are able to get on your computer with your buddy, and boom, 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 ba bang. You got magic, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do love the game of soccer, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I wish I had your voice, because you got a voice for radio and all kinds of stuff there, right there.
I got a face for radio, too.
Oh, baby. I mean to tell you, my buddy says, work up, do it Muppet, get some Muppets or something, or animation, try that before you go right into the full facial.
Yeah, I'll get some kind of puppet, and it'll be great.
Yeah. But did I pronounce it correctly in how people can get a hold and hear your podcasting?
It's Scuffed, Scuffed, like your shoe got scuffed or you scuffed a shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
that's it.
And that's all on all your major platforms, no problem.
Yep. We're on all the major podcast platforms, none of the minor ones. Just kidding. We're on all of them. We're on all the platforms.
Yeah, man. And, for the audience, can we look behind the curtain? And where you have it, you're in one location, your buddy is somewhere else. You got these computers, just a simple laptop with a mic, a Mac, and you use the Mac in-house garage. What is it called?
It's called GarageBand. Yeah.
Yeah, and you use that and plug into a microphone, and you two guys have at it.
Yeah, so I got lots of buddies actually. There's one so I'm based in North Georgia, just across the border from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yeah. And
you an REM fan?
I listened to him when I was younger. I wouldn't call myself a fan though. Okay. I mean, I'm not against them. Against them. I like them. So I've got one co-host in Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice.
One in Des Moines, Iowa.
Nice.
One in New Jersey, North Jersey.
Nice.
And then we have regular contributions from people in Montreal and DC.
Wow.
And that I think about covers it. So yeah, and then we just get on our computers and have a Zoom call. Basically, we use a platform called StreamYard, but it doesn't really matter what your platform is, and we record audio locally, and we record through the platform both, so that we have redundancy in case anything goes wrong, and and then I edited in GarageBand, like you said. So that's basically it. I got a Blue Yeti microphone. You can buy one for $100 on Amazon. It's a little bit finicky in some ways, but it does the job. And I got some other stuff that we use live stuff. Like if you're in a room with somebody, you need a little bit of a different setup. But that's probably too boring to get into. So yeah, that's the peek behind the curtain, I think.
Yeah, man. And the deal is, do you have a SIM card? Because that's what I work off of, and I thought no.
No, it just my microphone is plugged into the computer, so it just saves directly to the computer.
Got
the
it.
Audio file.
Hence the garage noise thing.
Well, yeah. Well, GarageBand is just the editing software.
Oh, okay.
So I use QuickTime to record the audio, which is the in-house, like the built-in sort of all-purpose media app that's on every MacBook that you buy.
So can I say you don't pay a monthly fee to upload, download, get this going?
I do. I pay hundreds of monthly fees.
Oh,
Kevin.
okay.
Yeah, I pay for a hosting website. Don't you? Don't you pay for hosting?
Yeah, but I thought I was just a nickel dime type of guy.
Oh, no. Yeah, everybody has to do that. I pay StreamYard a little bit for the use of their platform. What else? I mean, I could go through the list, but I pay for lots of little ticky-tacky stuff.
Yeah, I go right through Buzzsprouts. But you have a pay, monetize. You have monetized your site, if I'm not mistaken.
We make a little bit of money on advertising through our platform, our hosting platform, which is Simplecast. But most of our money comes from Patreon, which is people paying a monthly subscription fee for, extras and just for moral support,
Absolutely. I mean, a friend with no money is not a friend.
I mean, strictly speaking, I don't agree with that, but I get your sentiment.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's tongue in cheek. Yeah, forget about it. Yeah, man. Like Jesus. If I had to pay for friends, I would be
friendless.
Boom. Oh man. Yeah, there you go. And the whole story goes is that I've been around, I guess, for 18 months or so, and I kind of dig this, man.
Really? You like it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just this general way of talking. And what better conversation than with soccer, with somebody who likes to talk about soccer and get different viewpoints about the game.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I like to go down to the high school game. I'm connected with the United States National High School Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
And those towns, cities that you mentioned, hopefully within a year or two, they'll be in the movement because it's coming around, man.
Well, I know the Honorable James Hart is working on Chattanooga.
Yeah, he's in. They're in.
Yeah, they're cooking here, and I think there's some talks in Des Moines as well. Well, I know you got it in St. Louis.
Absolutely, Des Moines. Yeah.
Not so sure about Louisville or North Jersey, but they'll get there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And the way about the podcast is how to get it on the radio. Because when I'm driving, I'm a big fan of talk radio, but not, yelling and screaming about something, So is there a way Do you know of a way that could happen, that you put your podcast on the radio?
Well, I mean, like actually to be broadcast by a radio station, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
There's probably some way, but it's not a priority. You can listen to it in your car. You can listen to the podcast in your car.
How's that?
Just you can plug your phone into the sound system, the stereo, or you use Bluetooth. I mean, you use Bluetooth to talk on the phone in the car, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so you can use it to listen to anything you want. You could listen to REM or the Scuffed Podcast.
Adam, you open up a whole new world to me, baby.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, like a heart attack, yeah.
Okay, well, it's there. It's there for the taking.
Oh, my goodness, man. I didn't know. That's what this guy was telling me. How many episodes he got? And at the time I had like 500. He's, all right, that'll get me, because he had to go down to Florida and back, And so he'll listen to my podcast. And I guess he, listened to me through Tennessee and then shut that thing off, man, get this guy going. But
funny.
Yeah, but the whole idea is that, to take that with you. And I'm like a big fan of saying that this podcast, and that's, back in the day, it was like, oh man, I wish I had that on film. Well, you can do that now, pictures or whatever. But, to interview somebody who, they're not going to be here, so they would leave an oral history.
Yeah, that's important, I think. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
It's funny. You say back in the day you used to say, I wish I had that on film. And how that's flipped, at least for me, is now I wish I had less things on film. I'm like trying to delete photos from my phone so that I can receive text messages, because I got too many photos. And I don't know. It's like somehow when it was difficult to capture something visually, it was more valuable when you did. And now that it's so easy, it just cheapens all of it. Same thing with words, to be honest. There's too many words, Yeah. You can ask AI to write you a novel about Kevin Whalen's podcast, and it will do it. And then you'll have the novel. But what value is that?
Correct. Yeah, right.
It's like nobody even cares anymore because there's too many words.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing. And have you found people listening and then stopping for commercials?
You mean stopping listening because there are commercials?
Yeah. Or
I hope they do, because I would like them to become paying subscribers, and then they get all the episodes for free. No, I mean they get all the episodes without ads, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, there you go. But have you a survey or somebody talk about? I was loving your podcast, and then there he gets with the commercials, and so I went with the pay Pantheon. So what? It's good for you, but is there a real sense about that?
I don't know. Surveys, schmerveys. Am I right? I have no idea what people like and don't like.
Okay.
It's like, it's so hard to figure out, and I just rather do what I like, and then if people want to pay for it, great.
Right. So
that's what I told Bob Bradley that a few days ago, because I had him on the podcast, the former national team coach.
We know who Bob Bradley is. Come on.
All right. Well, you didn't. But I mean, okay. So Bob Bradley, after we get off the phone, off the Zoom call or whatever, he was like, "Man, that was a long conversation. I hope it works for you." And I was like, "Bob, listen up." No, I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, why not? Like yeah, you did.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I said, but I did say, and I stand by it, I if I enjoy the conversation, then it's good. That's the only way I can operate. I can't be sitting here thinking about what does so and so in such and such a place think about this, or is this going to play with the kids, or are the old people going to like it? You know, it's like only thing I can think about is what do I like?
Exactly.
And is it good to me?
Yeah.
That's it. There's no other way to go when you're a writer or any kind of.
Right.
Because if you're trying to market research yourself into success, you might as well go get a degree in HR and work at Scripps or whatever that big company is in St. Louis.
And you're whale certified again, baby, because that is spot on. You know, because it's all about you, Adam. I mean, how you do you. It's magic, baby, and people gravitate towards a shining star, which is Adam Scruff, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam Scruff. Love it. I might just legally change my name to Adam Scruff.
Oh, man.
Did you know that, well, no, I won't get into it. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. How did the logo come about?
My late uncle, Nat Belz, designed it for me.
Wow.
I gave him the rough idea. He was a very talented artist and designer. And I think I paid him a token fee of $50 for it. He was just doing me a favor. I mean, it's as you mentioned earlier, it's not a very complicated logo, but I guess that's what logos are supposed to be, simple.
Yes. The simplicity of genius, the simplicity of beauty. Yeah, you got it right there, man. I mean, you have it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. And it's on everything. I mean, you got.
I'm a big fan of like navy with the red and white accents. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I wish more of our jerseys look like that on the national team.
Oh, absolutely. Whoever, I mean, my God, I don't want to even. My tummy's starting to get upset now because it is so ugly what the national team does. When they got something good, stay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, like look at France, Germany. It's always the same. It's always like a variation on the same.
Exactly. There you go.
And we're doing all kinds of hoopla. Come on.
Yeah, several times in the same year. I mean, you talk about marketing. Holy cow! Did you get the latest?
What's your favorite kit? What's your favorite kit of all time for the U.S.?
Well, I'm a homer. 1950 World Cup.
Okay. Was that just a white T-shirt and blue shorts or something?
With the logo, yeah.
Yeah.
United States at the time. They had, I guess, like a, I don't know how to pronounce, like a badge.
Yeah, give me the Centennial kit with, blue shorts, dark blue shorts. I love that.
Yeah, man.
And then what if they would? I don't think they ever did this, but why won't they do like the reverse, like a Centennial kit that's navy with the same crest and then white shorts and blue socks?
I hope Bob Bradley's friends and stuff listen to this and get the go up the pipeline on that. His son,
send it up the pipeline, Bob Bradley's friends.
Yeah.
Come on.
His son. The head coach, his assistant is Mike Sorber, a big soccer guy.
Oh, yeah, big St. Louis guy.
Yeah. So
doesn't that sound like the most St. Louis name ever? Mike Sorber.
Yes.
It's like he owns a car dealership in Creve de Coeur or something.
It did. Yeah, his father.
Did he?
No, his father. He was a head coach of a great national championship run of junior college championships titles.
Okay.
And he was a firefighter, and he spent his spare time manicuring the pitch because you got, Wibbly at the time, and then Florissant Valley top field. You see, the grass was unbelievable. Anybody only played on it a couple times a year, and for the finals. And then, they would have deer or birds. Get off the grass! Get off the grass!
That's funny.
Yeah, nobody could walk across it. It was just magnificent. And everybody, when you want to do your lawn or out back, you say, hey, it's got to look like Florissant Valley. St. Louis steak with pork steaks.
Man, you got your drummer back there. He's really going crazy. I'm glad to see that you're a 314 area code. Because I'm not a big fan of 626ers. They pretend they're from St. Louis, don't they?
626ers? Oh, six three
636ers?
Yeah.
636ers.
Yeah. They're is the way it
Hoosiers,
is.
The Hoosiers from out near Jefferson City, Forget about them.
You know the Hoosier stuff, huh? Nice. But that's the thing is, rivers. You live on the other side of the river, or you live on this side, before the railroad tracks,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got, 618 over there in Illinois and 636 up in North County, Missouri.
North County?
Pass, yeah.
Yeah.
North County's basically got 314, but you go further north and you're in St. Charles County.
Yeah, I used to make that drive a lot because I had a bunch of family still do have a lot of family in St. Louis, but growing up, we went to Richmond Heights all the time and University City because I had a couple aunts and uncles who lived there. And we were coming down from Iowa, so we'd always come down through St. Charles, and you knew once you hit Troy, which had the really nice big football stadium. That's not even a joke. There's no point in doing that.
You're
going crazy
Troy,
with that thing.
Troy, oh my God,
You go past Troy, they had a really nice big football stadium, and then you knew, man, we're almost there, almost to Aunt Sarah's house.
Yeah, man, you're seeing a lot of fields, cow fields, sheep fields.
Sheep fields? What are you talking about? Cow fields, sheep fields. I'm no stranger to fields. I'll tell you that much.
All right.
Love a good field, especially when there's sheep on it.
All right then. So,
what about soccer? What's going on with that? What do you want to talk about with the Champions League?
That's what I was going to walk you in.
All right.
Walk you in.
Sorry,
when I open the door and you see the field, what position are you the most valuable at?
Oh, as I get older, I think as long as it's other old people out there, I can probably do a decent job as a 6 or an 8 now. But growing up, I was like in college. I was mostly college and men's league in my 20s. I was mostly a wide midfielder. They just kind of hid me out there, let me scheme up and down the line.
Goalkeeper.
For you, it's a goalkeeper?
Yeah, AKA goal player. So that starts. So we talk about the American experience. Okay, goalkeeper we'll leave there and work our way. In the St. Louis High School Champions League, we have some of the best goalkeepers in the nation that play in because you have to earn the championship to be able to be in that league. It's a short season of 16 teams, 4 pools, And so goalkeepers, goal players are, because we play with 11 men, 11 girls, 11 players instead of 10 players and a goalkeeper. So as I go, I wanted to rim shot that, but the story comes is that there you go, is that you come into the four, the three. Do you have a preference? Do you like three defense or four?
I like four, I think. Unless you have just three incredible center backs who are good at a lot of different things. You know, I'm a big fan of the fullbacks, as like the fullback as perhaps the most important position on the field.
Well said, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not, you know, there's no one position that's more important than others, but I like four because if you have two really good fullbacks who can defend and attack, then you're in business, you know, with four at the back. And people will say, well, they could be wing backs, but then you know, you're sacrificing a midfielder or a striker or a winger to play another center back. So that's not for me.
Yeah, and then you come. So we've been blessed that we have some good some fullbacks, you know, and overlapping. I mean, the wing backs, they can't wait to overlap, you know.
Right.
And so now you got this midfield, and everybody is a mid. You know, that's what people say, you know. And you say, wow, when you try out, you know, you're going to a lot of competition. But there is something about the midfield general. All eyes are on them, you know, that they are able to really control the flow, and you see the work rate and the efficiency and the effectiveness of their soccer mind.
Yeah.
Should I do the rim shot there, or is that okay? But there,
I don't think that's a rim shot, Kevin. I don't think that's worth a rim shot. No.
All right. So there you go. You're there at the mid, and there is so much that can go on. I'm a big fan of 3-in-1. Is that you have that triangle, so to speak. You have the player with the ball, and then you have one that it seems like you're going to go to B. And then all of a sudden C appears, and so either A goes to C or B goes to C, and you've broken lines and everything, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so
there's a lot of ways to skin the cat, aren't there?
Whoa, baby, I can't resist. I had to go there. But the story goes is that midfield, the last midfielder I ever heard of in America was Bradley's son, Michael.
Wait a second. What about Weston McKennie?
Okay.
You ever heard of him?
No. I mean, I know of him, but I haven't heard nothing from him. Nothing, perks my interest.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, I'm a victim of marketing, and they haven't marketed the guy. He doesn't market himself. And his fan base hasn't marketed. You know, they're not talking about. I mean, in a real sense, a lot of the midfielders for America, they were, they got pumped up.
You need to see him on. You need to see him on a Little Debbie's box or something before you buy in.
I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, I what I've seen, he didn't appear to me.
Okay.
And
he didn't have a good game against Belgium, that's for sure. But then again, nobody did, right?
Exactly. And that was my next point, Al. My next was to say, hey, man, everybody's got to go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But everybody is gone. Nobody's, hey, everybody else leave, but you stay. The entire United States, and it would be wonderful if there was a real person, a genuine visionary, man or woman, that would say, listen, I'll give you a good recommendation, but you're all gone. All right? I'm not going to fire you, but if you come back, you may not get paid, but I'm not going to talk to you. But the whole idea of the United States Soccer Federation is just terrible.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I am so... So you know that I know that you know. I've been wanting to say this since 1970.
Say it.
Yeah. That America, for God's sakes, you don't call yourself and I'm proud to be a soccer player. Don't call yourself a soccer team, country. Don't even try it. Because anybody and everybody has totally failed the sport. From all you got is a bunch of racketeers to get leagues together and to sell, what do they sell the packages now? Hey, you got a couple of billion, you can get a license to have a MLS team.
Oh, the franchises.
Yeah. Oh, man. They're living off of franchise fees.
MLS sucks, man. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I'm sure you guys are excited about the St. Louis team. Are you?
I was, and I'm open for the future, but I was very, very disappointed in them.
It's crazy because it's so weird that they have Lionel Messi, the best player ever in the league, and it's still not that interesting. It's weird. But,
yeah, exactly.
We need more people who love the game. That's my thing.
Exactly.
Everybody's failed, I guess, since 1970, but we just need more people who love it, top to bottom.
Exactly. Now, I wouldn't mind being a homer all the time of seeing, because I admire people that they look at the glass and they say, it's half full. Where I'm looking at half empty here. Come on. And so that whole ideal, behind the 6 and the 9, I'm looking at a 6 and the guy on the other side of me is looking at a 9. And okay. And so that whole ideal behind the kit, behind the selection, and I mean to tell you, my resources say no one has ever won a World Cup with a coach, an international coach. They have all come from the soil, the country of origin.
All right. Okay, Otto von Bismarck.
I'm
just joking. I said, okay, Otto von Bismarck. He's a big blood and soil guy.
Oh, no, I didn't. You're more educated than I am about that.
He was the leader of Prussia.
Oh, for God's sake. That Bismarck? Oh, yeah. All right, then. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. Oh, God, did I go that war? Oh.
No. He was. I don't think he was a Nazi. I'm not saying that.
Oh, yeah, right. Exactly, yeah. But, that German, yeah.
He had a big mustache. And,
absolutely. Absolutely. Prussia, yeah. We have a German community in St. Louis, and they're ultra proud of their ancestry and about the soccer game.
Cool. I mean, I'm German. What's Whalen? Is that a English name, I guess?
Well, bite your tongue, but we're on the English. We speak English, but because I don't know Gaelic.
Ireland.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
In the Waterford, County Waterford, Cristo, and so forth.
Where is that county? Is it if you know?
When you're looking, it's down in the southeast.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
And then my buddies all say, "Nah, you got some." So is that Whalen in Gaelic is Whelan, and I'm Whalen.
Probably a typo at Ellis Island or something.
There's a whole clan of us, but there's a Whalen Bridge in Ireland. I don't know exactly where that is spelt like that.
Got it.
But it's all the Whalens. They say if you start with an A, you're not one of us. So, yeah, AOL. Ancient Order Hibernians, AOH. Ancient Order Hibernians. And the story goes is that here we go. We don't have a forward. What we have is a bunch of guys that are hodgepodge saying, okay, you didn't make it there, but you got the passport. You got some American blood in you. And you're in. Now, I don't know how many other countries have that. And I suspect a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them do. I mean, I thought I saw a stat. There were like 80 French-born players in the World Cup. So, there's a lot of words don't matter anymore. Borders matter less and less.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
But that's...
I don't mind. I think it's cool that, personally, I think it's cool that America has that, that we have that component to our team. We are such a large country with we touch so many different places.
Oh, yeah. I hope I didn't come across the ethnicity. I'm talking about somebody who's never been in the United States. They have a parent, and they went over to England and everything, and they have dual citizenship, and they can't play there, so they pick up to play for America.
Yeah, it's. That Fuller and Balogun was born here by chance, but he was born here, so them's the rules.
Absolutely, I'm with you.
And also, some of these guys like Malik Tillman, he's American because his dad was in the military.
Check.
His dad was an American serviceman.
Check.
And he never spent any time growing up in America, but shouldn't he still be a citizen?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So but it is like it's a little bit like, I think it surprises people when they hear Fuller and Balogun speak, and he's got like a London accent, and they're like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, that takes me right into the other room. Is that what's so problem in the territory in the United States with all these clubs and all these things? Where's the American player in the universities? Where are the players? That you mean to tell me you're playing 12 months a year for 10 years, and you're not as good as you were when you first put on your diapers and kicked the ball around? That's where the whale comes in. Is that I'm saying to the American player,
pick up your game. Let's get going, buddy.
Get a game. You don't even pick it up. Get a game.
Start
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be proud of it, man. Be creative. It's a
Yeah, I hear you.
it's a
I hear you.
game of mistakes. So learn from your mistakes, and you practice until you can't make a mistake. But
Yeah.
the game of soccer to me is played. The tools is played with the feet, but you got to have a brain, an IQ, and
Yeah.
then what goes in between that heart, that passion of the game. That I'm not doing this for anybody else. Like we podcasters, I'm not doing this for anybody else but me, for me, and my buddies. You know.
There's no other way to do it, you know? I mean, I guess you could go work, yeah, you could go work at some big company where they pay millions of dollars to figure out what a few people think, and I just I don't have that kind of budget.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
So,
What else, Kevin? What else? Should we talk about Champions League a little bit before we go? I gotta get going.
okay, 5 minutes. 5
10.
minutes. Yeah, this
10.
is all for you. This is to promote your brand and to say anything and everything that you wanted to say to whoever you wanted to say it to, for as long as you want to say it for. It's all
Okay.
of you, Adam. It's all you.
It's about me. Okay, thank you. What do I want to say? My thing. I think one of the reasons Jim Hart. I don't know. Your listeners know who he is, I'm sure, but he's the mastermind of the high school Champions League. One of the reasons we get along so well, he and I, is because we both want to see the game grow at the grassroots level. That's what I love about the Champions League. Is it leverages existing structures to make more people excited about soccer. I mean, I don't know if Jim would put it that way, but it's something like that. And so I'm really big on rec soccer. I spend a ton of time with my local rec league, and I wish more people would go help coach rec soccer. You know,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Get off your ass, buddy.
Yeah.
Get out there and help some 6-year-olds learn how to dribble, because that's the only way we're going to win a World Cup someday.
Well said.
People are out there, like you said, there's a lot of grift going on. I was just at a coaching class in Winder, Georgia, which is halfway between Atlanta and Athens. So that area is kind of cooking right now. You know, everything in Georgia is growing so fast.
Yeah.
But there was some other coaches there, and there was one coach, a woman in her 20s, who kept wearing BVB Dortmund International Academy gear to the coaching classes, and it turns out she works for the Dortmund International Academy in like Oconee County, Georgia. And I kind of actually did say this to her face, but not as hard as I'm going to say it here. But like, what kind of nonsense is that? Like, you're making parents pay $1,500 a year in some rural part of northeast Georgia so that their kid can pretend they play for Dortmund. Like, get out of here. Go coach for the rec league. And that's one thing I do that does bother me about U.S. soccer's. I have gotten a lot out of some of the coaching classes, but the coaching classes are not geared towards the grassroots. They use the word grassroots, but that is not the point of the coaching classes. The point of the coaching classes is so that people can get licenses so that they can charge parents a lot of money to play for clubs. That is what is happening with the licensing pathway. It is primarily geared towards club soccer and pay to play. And I don't know how to fix that, but it does strike me when I'm in these classes that I'm the only one there who is not working for an expensive pay to play club. And that's been the case in every class I've been in. And so I don't know, that bothers me. I don't know. You got any thoughts on that?
Oh, you're spot on, bro. You're spot on. You're my little brother that I never had. I mean, you're amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, that's very insightful, and there's a solution to the problem, and I think you found the solution.
Do you mean what is the solution? Just help your local rec grow?
That's what the whales thinks. That's how I live my life. That
Good.
that this way, yeah. That in my age group, my friends and stuff, we still talk about the parents, the fathers, the mothers who helped us.
Really? Do you?
Yeah,
That's encouraging.
yeah.
Have you listened to my interview with Bob Bradley? Not to put you on the spot, big bro, but you got to listen to it because he said he was talking about Manny Shellshite, a guy who helped him when he was a kid or when he was younger, and still his friend to this day. I think Shellshite's Shellshite's a legend in North Jersey. You talk about to enough people, and as you know, really St. Louis and North Jersey are kind of the two kind of main soccer areas in our country, like
Correct.
historically.
Yeah.
And he's, everybody, you talk to people who have any connection to North Jersey and Shellshite comes up eventually. So he was talking about it.
Yeah.
And he said this. He said, everywhere you look across America, if something good is happening in soccer, it's because of one or two people. Actually, he just said it's because of one person. It's because of one person who had a passion for the game, a passion for helping kids get better at that game, and they just did it in their community, and then it happened, and that was so encouraging to me to hear that.
Wow.
And then he said at the end of that little segment, and I didn't even ask him about this stuff. He just brought it up unprompted. He said, and the best way to honor that legacy, like the legacy of Shellshite or Mike Sorber's dad or whoever it is around the country, is to do the same thing yourself.
Wow.
Do it yourself.
Man.
And I was so excited that I was like started to almost drool a little bit while he was saying it, and
Yeah,
I tried to open my mouth to talk, and I blew a bubble.
Yeah.
He looked at me and like, what the hell is wrong with you, buddy? and I cleared my throat and gathered myself, and on we went.
Exactly. Wow. What outstanding. That's it. That's the essence, baby.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you cannot deny that. That is all across. That's the way it is. It began with one.
Yeah. Feels that way to me. I got a couple really strong allies in my community, and I sent them that clip, and I don't know. Yeah, I felt like Bob Bradley is my, I appreciate him even more than I did before.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, there's no doubt, in order to be whale certified in the future, you would have had to listen. You got to have listened to your interview with Bob Bradley.
No.
But
I mean, you got the most important part right there. So
yeah.
Now you don't have to listen, and I don't think you should hinge whales certification on this rather esoteric requirement.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Well, I wanted to say, my gosh, what magnificence you brought. Jim Hart did another one. He sprinkled a little goodness, and two soccer people come together, and we might make something of ourselves.
How about that Jim Hart fella, though? Can we talk about him for a second?
Please.
Where does he get all his energy? Is he on amphetamines?
He's a gym teacher, morning, noon, and night.
Yeah. Where does he get his drug cocktail from?
Yeah, man.
Got some good pharmacists.
Hey, I tell you, he just came back from Alaska, and he tells every person he meets, my words cannot describe the beauty of this.
Oh yeah, I've heard that about Alaska. I haven't talked to him. Did he jump in and swim with the killer whales and all that?
Boom. He found some soccer in Alaska, man.
Really?
Yeah, this one team was ranked 31 in the nation. And he's trying to bring the Champions League to Alaska.
Man, like, was he in Juneau or was he in Anchorage or Fairbanks?
Was all over. He even called, there's a panhandle in Alaska. I was unaware of it, but...
I didn't know there was a panhandle there. I guess is that what they do? Is that what they call the part where Juneau is? Because that's like down along the coast off of British Columbia, right?
I don't know. I thought it was, for the United States, the continental. But anyway, there is no continental. It doesn't come up to the United States. It goes British Columbia, yeah. So you're right. That's what it would be about.
Yeah.
But all he mentioned was this, that most travel budgets are $100,000 because you can't just drive from one place to another. You gotta take a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you take a boat, right? I knew a kid from
ferries
from Sitka, Alaska, when I was in high school, and he said he took a boat to school.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But Jim Hart, man, just an amazing, and all
he is.
Dave Wilson and the Tampa Bay Rowdies and all that Florida connection. I have never heard a bad word, even a glimpse of a bad word about Jim Hart, and I call him Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, and he's a dynamite fella, man.
Yeah, he really is.
And in closing, he's my Shoe Shine Johnny. Are you aware of Shoe Shine Johnny?
I don't. No. Can you tell me?
Okay. It was one of those, movies, jokesters, everything. Is Shoe Shine Johnny's where everybody went to get a shoe shine and some information, because he knew everything. Like professors would go and say, hey, MC swear, he said, well, it'll cost you. And so he gets the money and looks around and he tells them, here's the deal. And and everybody, he knew everybody and everything. Shoe Shine Johnny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did. Man, that's a good way to describe Jim.
Yeah. Okay, man.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate the last words, baby. Whatever you'd like to say.
Go out and help your local rec organization teach children how to play soccer.
Amen. Hallelujah, brother. That's how you say it. That's how we do it. And that's how it'll be. All right. So I'm always open. And, anytime you'd like to talk on a podcast other than your own, please don't hesitate to seek the whale.
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
All right.
Let me know when it drops.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It'll drop like in 20 minutes. If I press the right buttons, it'll be in 10.
Okay. All right. Have a great weekend.
All right, then. Yes, the best to the best. Al Scuffed from Scuffed Podcast. I'll give the information in the notes, but this is where you get the soccer information going to Adam. Scuffed is unbelievable. Okay, bye now.
Okay, see ya.